Hello everyone, welcome back. So let us talk about installing Node.js, NPM, and also Git for our full stack development journey. You remember this is also part of our free 30 days full stack series where we teach you full stack web development in 30 days. Okay, so now we need to install Node.js. All right, so why is this step important? All right. Before you can become a full stack developer, your system must be prepared with the right tools. All right. And then there are three tools that are non-negotiable. If you want to start your full stack web development, there are three tools that are non-negotiable. The first one is Node.js. All right. Node.js runs JavaScript outside of the browser. Now, remember that full stack is both front end and back end. Okay. Now, JavaScript runs in the browser, we know, but that will not be enough. All right, that will not be enough to become a full stack developer. So you need to run JavaScript on the back side, on the back end. You need to run JavaScript outside of the browser. Your React.js, your Express.js, they all need Node.js. Then NPM comes with Node.js, but NPM is what we use to install other people's libraries, framework that other people have created. Do you understand? So Git is what we use to track our code changes and works with GitHub. Okay, so let's take a look at the three of them. So without them, you can't run backend servers. You cannot install React, Express, or Next.js. You cannot do well with the front end and back end without all these three tools. You can't collaborate or push your code to GitHub. You cannot save your code for future in case something happens. Okay, you have to be saving your code somewhere else apart from your system. Okay, so what is Node.js? Node.js is a runtime that allows you to run JavaScript on your computer, not just in the browser. Now, every programming language have their engines, their interpreter. All right. When you code in a language, when you write any code, whether it's Python, JavaScript, or Java, there is a program that needs to interpret it, convert it to machine language. So we have an engine in the browser for JavaScript, but that will not be enough because JavaScript is now used to create mobile applications, create backend applications and stuff like that. So we now need Node.js. Node.js is a software that runs JavaScript outside of the browser. So Node.js is used for backend development, Express.js and Next.js, for APIs and servers, for full stack applications, real-time applications, even tools like Vite, Next.js, and React Angular, they need Node.js. So we need Node.js if you want to run JavaScript outside of the browser. So if you want to be a full stack developer, Node.js is mandatory. You cannot do without Node.js if you want to be a full stack developer. All right. So then what is NPM? NPM is Node Package Manager. All right. So the thing is this: some of the things we'll be using, some of the things you will be needing, yeah, as a full stack developer. Some people have developed them already. So I can develop a library that can help you write your code faster. So if you want to use that my library, you have to install it using Node Package Manager. All right. So now Node comes automatically with Node.js. As a full stack developer, you need to understand front end, you need to understand back end. One of the tools you'll be using as a front-end developer is React.js. Another tool is Express.js. So some people or some company have written these libraries, these frameworks for you. So if you want to use them, you need to install them in your project, and you will use NPM, Node Package Manager, to install them. All right. So now NPM allows you to install libraries like React, Express, Axios. Sure, most of the things you'll be using as a full stack developer, some people have developed them for you. It's just for you to now just download them or install them into your own project and use them. So it manages project dependencies. Don't worry, as we go on, you get to understand all these things. Do not rush it as a beginner or an intermediate. Do not rush it. Let's take it step by step. Okay. And if you're liking this series, if you're liking this video, I want you to like this video. I want you to drop in the comment section one step at a time. Drop in the comment section one step at a time. Share with your friends who want to learn full stack development. This project is free of charge. This series is free of charge. And if you follow this series to the end, you'll become a full stack developer in 3 to 6 months. All right. So share, comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you have not. So we use NPM allows us to run scripts. Okay, something like npm start, npm run dev. Don't worry, as we go on, when we create our first server or our first package, you're going to see how to do all these things. Okay, so it allows us to update packages. Okay, when you install some of these packages, they might be at a point, they might be outdated, you might need to update them. So you don't install npm separately. Npm comes with Node.js. So once you have installed Node.js, it will come with npm. Okay, so how to download Node.js correctly? I'm going to take you step by step. All right, so first thing first, go to the official website of Node.js. This is the official website of Node.js. So I will open my browser. The first step is go to the website. Okay. So the website is, I can just go and search for Node.js like this. Okay. If you search for Node.js, you will see stuff that will come out. So this is the website. All right. So just click on it. It opens the website. So this is the website. Okay, so this is the website of Node.js. Okay, all right. So the next step says you will see two versions, the LTS, and then there are two versions, the LTS and the current, but LTS is recommended. So let's go. Um, This is not very helpful, but let's click on Get Node.js. Just click on Get Node.js if you're here. So you can see where to download Node.js. So we should go for this is say Get Node.js. There are two versions here, okay? We are getting Node.js, the LTS, long term. Okay, we are getting this. We are not getting the current. Don't use the current. Don't download the current. The current is not, is still, they are still testing the current. So go for the LTS. Select the LTS. Select the LTS. This is version 224.13.0. Okay, so that is the one we are going for. All right. So select the LTS. Then, if you're using Windows, you select for Windows. I'm using Windows, so select for Windows. Okay. Every other thing is okay like this. So what would you do? Okay. Click on Windows installer. If you're using Windows, leave everything. I just click on Windows installer. I will click on it. It will start downloading. Okay. It is downloading and it is downloading. It's taking some time. All right. So while it is downloading, let's go back to our slide. The LTS is recommended. The LTS is recommended. It is stable. It is best for beginners. Okay. It is used in production. Don't select the current. Don't select the current. The current is what Node.js is still experimenting. It's not recommended for beginners. It is professionals that can use the current. Whenever they create a new version, they will be testing it. And whenever they are sure that it is working very fine, they can now make it LTS. So always choose the LTS version. All right, always choose the LTS version. So now, let's go and see if it okay. So it is installed now. So you can go to your folder where you install it, or you can double click from it. But let me go to the folder, to my download folder. So find your way to your download folder where you download things. So double click on it. So it's saying preparing to install. While it is coming up, see, most of the things you'll be doing here just to be clicking next, next, next. So click on next, accept the terms for the license, click on next. All right, click on next. Okay. Basically, you would also click on next. Okay. So, but let's still follow the step I have in the slide. So double click on the downloaded m.msi file. That is that one, the installer that you downloaded. Double click on it wherever you see it. Click next, accept license, leave default settings. So leave default settings and just be clicking next as we go. So let's go back to it. Just be clicking next. Okay, so automatically install the necessary tools. Know that this will also install Chocolate. So leave this one first. Just leave this one. Don't just leave this one. Don't check this box, please. Just leave it so that it will not take time. Just leave it. So we'll go next. The next thing is click on install. So it is installing now. It says, do you want to allow this app? I will say yes. I will say yes. So it is installing now very fast. Okay. So while it is also installing, let's continue. So once the installation is finished, just click on finish. All right. And then do not uncheck any boxes. Don't uncheck any boxes. Leave everything the way it is. Okay. So so we are here. It is the installation is complete. So I will click on finish. So now, how do you verify that your Node.js and your NPM installation is correct? Is you have it now. So open VS Code terminal or command prompt and run these two command. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to open VS Code. All right. I'm going to open VS Code from anywhere at all. So anywhere at all, open VS Code. For now, I'm not working on any project, so I just want to have access to the terminal of VS Code. So I will double click on my VS Code shortcut. I'm not interested in the project. I'm interested in the terminal. So I will click on this. If you're not seeing the terminal already, okay. So uh so if you're not seeing on the terminal already, you see that three dots. Click on it. So I'll click on terminal. I'll click on new terminal. All right. Now this is the terminal here. So remember in the last video we talked about terminal. So I want to check if Node.js is installed. So I will say node, then space hyphen V. If once I hit enter, it's coming up, it's checking the version of Node for me. It says v24.13.0. If you have, I don't know when you're watching this video. You might be watching this video 1 year later, 10 years later, but definitely you'll be following. If you follow what I just showed you now, you're going to download the latest version. So this has confirmed that our node is installed. Another thing we can also check is the NPM. I could say NPM hyphen V, it will also give me the version of NPM. So this will confirm. So the version of NPM we installed is 11.6.2. So this has confirmed that we have Node.js and NPM installed. So congratulations to you. If you have done this thing correctly, I want you to type in the comment section, type in Node and NPM installed. And if you have not liked this video already, like it, share with your friends, okay? If you have not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, okay? So expected output, you will see the node version number. You would also see the npm version number, and that is what exactly we have seen in our terminal here. All right. So if you're not getting correctly, make sure you're typing node hyphen v, npm hyphen v. Another way of doing this thing is this. If you're not using VS Code, all right, you can click, you can press the Windows button. Once you press the Windows button, search for CMD. It will bring out your command prompt. Open your command prompt. Inside of your command prompt, type node space hyphen v. Make sure that there is a space between node and the hyphen v. There should be a space. If I try to do something like node hyphen v like this, there will be an error. Okay, there will be an error. So say node space hyphen v. Okay, it tells you the version here. Another one, npm -v. All right, it tells you the version. So if you're not using your VS Code terminal, you can use your command prompt. Okay, all right. So congratulations, your Node and npm are installed. So common installation problems. Node command not found. When you don't see the node command, just make sure that if you don't see your node command, if you type in node-v and it's telling you that the node command was not found, just try and restart your system, try and restart your computer, and if it doesn't work, uninstall the Node.js and reinstall it again. Follow the steps that I have just given you here. Ensure that you add it to path. But automatically, if you follow what I just showed you here, all right, if you don't uncheck any of the checkboxes that are there, it will automatically add it to path. But if you're having any issue, please drop in the comment section whatever issue that you're having so that I can attend to you. Okay. All right. So why is NPM powerful? With NPM, you can install tools in seconds instead of writing everything yourself. Like I told you when we started this video, NPM, there are a lot of libraries people have written that you might want to use. You might want to anything that most of the things you'll be doing as a full stack developer. Some people have done that already for you. All you have to do is to install those libraries. So it will increase your productivity and make life easier for you. So in this case, now if we want to use the Express.js, Express.js is what we use to create servers, web servers with JavaScript. So some people have written this Express library for us. So if I want to create any server now, I would say npm install Express. It will install the Express framework for me, and I can start using it to create my servers. So this installs Express.js, a backend framework used worldwide. So npm is very powerful. All right, important NPM commands. Don't worry, we'll see more of that as we go on. NPM init, NPM install, NPM uninstall package, NPM start, NPM run dev. You'll see more of this as we continue. But for now, this just know that there are things we call NPM commands. Okay. So what is Git? Now, we have done Node.js, we have done NPM. What is Git? Now, most of the times, I remember the first when I was building the Global Genius platform, I lost my code because as I was coding, I didn't push my code to Git, and my 2 weeks work, hard work, I have to start all over again. So as a developer, you have to form the habit of, as you're coding, you're pushing your code to Git so that you can save it for you. It can be there for years. Okay. So Git is a version control system. I will not go into depth what Git is all about, but Git tracks your code changes, who changed what and what they changed. It helps for collaboration. There's a whole lot that you can do with Git. Okay. All I want you to do now is that I just want you to have Git for now, have Git in your system. As we go on in this 30 days full stack series, you're going to understand more with Git. So Git protects your code from loss. Just like the story I just told you now, I lost my 2 weeks hard work. Okay. So now Git is critical. Why is Git critical for developers? Without Git, you will not have any GitHub account. You will not collaborate with other developers. No job ready workflow. All right. When you want to get a job, people will ask you for your GitHub account. They want to see what you have done. So it will also help you in getting job. Well, with Git, you back up your code. Not only would your code reside on your laptop or your computer, it would also reside on GitHub. You will track your mistakes. You will work in teams. You collaborate with other people. You can push your projects to GitHub.